Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, who are you? It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, how is everybody doing? Come on in, you guys. I'm taking my meds. I've been resting, sleeping, trying to catch up. Ooh-wee. Boy, how's everybody doing? It's a new year. Happy New Year's to you guys. It is the third day already in the new year. And I don't know how y'all feeling about this new year. But I mean, it's all right. I just want to say hello to everybody. Lisa Taylor, Freddie Johnson, Woke the God, Nancy LaRose. Nancy LaRose, how you doing, sweetheart? Lisa Calhoun, C6 Banks. Let me see who's in the building, because I need to talk to some of you guys, so don't go nowhere. Let me see. Okay, so let me see. So let me see who the people we need to talk to, because some of the winners have not collected their monies or whatever, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Like, y'all tripping. I mean, I'm not supposed to come look for you and find you and beg you to come get your money. You know, I'm like, what the heck is going on? You know, what is going on? So right here, so we got Lisa Taylor. Lisa Taylor's in the building. And so these are the people that I'm talking to. Okay, so I know what I'm doing with Tina Powers. So D Diva, Lisa Taylor, Beeve, and Stacy, you guys, if I don't have your information to send you your money, everybody else got their money. I don't have your information. Send me a request. Let me put it in the chat if you don't know what it is. It is send me a request. Thank you, Freddie. Freddie got it on there. There it is. Freddie got it on there. That's what it is. Send me a request. Stacy, you got $10 coming. Beeve got $5. Lisa Taylor got 20. And D Diva got 75, got $80. She ain't even responded. She just, I won. You know what I'm saying? I think D Diva, I think she the one that said send it in the mail. But yeah, you guys, I don't know what's going on with y'all. I just don't know. I meant to come on New Year's Day, and I just said, you know what? Hey, I mean, that's the only thing I got left. I mean, I know what Tina, I'd send hers through the mail, so, I'm not worried, and then I got, 3 shirts to send out. But yeah, you got to send me a request. She said, well, I thank you for mine. It came in handy. All right. Happy New Year's to everybody. Happy New Year's to everybody. And congratulations. She said, I thought that I texted you my Cash App. Just send me a request on the Cash App. It's easier that way. I've been noticing something because the first day, me trying to look up and then get it right and hope it's you, it's kind of weird. So Lisa, everybody's been just sending me a request. Like, they'll send me a request and be like, I'm requesting, I don't know how much you get. Let me see how much you get. I got it right here. Lisa Taylor. Okay, you hit for 20. Just say, I request $20, and then, boom. Pow. It's easier that way where I don't have to put in my PIN and all this other stuff and blah, blah. Because the first day I was trying to send money, I sent money, and I must have sent money to so many people. Because my grandson had his Christmas, and then Sonia Watts won that big money, and I had some other stuff going on, but then I started sending money, and then I got ready to send Woke to God her money, and I said, I just sent it, and then it said pending. It said, no, it was not sending, and it said decline. I said, why did it decline? I said, I got the money in the bank, so what is going on? And it would not let me send it at all. And so once I send you your money, I literally throw away your letter. Your letter that you won on. I throw it in the trash. Once they accept that I sent it, I throw away that letter because some people be like, you didn't send it to me, honey. If I threw your letter away, I sent it and it said received. It said received. She said, thank you for my big money, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, Sonia Watts won that big money on New Year's Eve. It was kind of really fun doing it on New Year's Eve too. I mean, it was like Christmas all over again. Like, we get excited. We all come together. It wasn't a date. It was, some people were busy. I get that. I know some people were busy. But, I mean, I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. I mean, I don't know if y'all know, but I already had me one of those shots of Bahama Mama. And Bahama Mama is actually like a wine cooler. So having a shot of a wine cooler, I mean, it's got alcohol in it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to ever get drunk. I'll go to sleep before I get drunk. Because it's just, I don't know. I'm just not used to it. I just don't do it. I might drink maybe once every 2 years. If that. You know what I'm saying? So, when I have me a little shot or something, it might make me feel a little way. I know I was hot the other night. But, Lisa Calhoun said, I got mine, thank you. So, the only people we have left is D Diva, if you guys want to know. And if there was a problem, let me know. D Diva, she's got money in the bank. She got money in the bank. Lisa Taylor, B for Beverly, Bev, and then we got Stacy. Stacy got 10. So there's only but a little money in there, and then Tina Powers got her money, which Tina got 50 over here. She got a t-shirt. Then she got an extra 5. Then she got an extra 5. And then Freddie got a t-shirt. And Soldier Girl got a t-shirt. So all the t-shirts, So that's the only people that has not gotten their money. I was going to try to do it the night of, but then I started getting frustrated because I had nobody's information. But only people information I had was Freddie's. And is that it? That's the only people's information I had. So, I was like, I thought they wanted it before it came in the new year. But, we tried to get it done on New Year's Day. So, I mean, I'm good. She said, I had a ball. I got mine. I thank the Lord for you. Okay, so I personally really enjoy myself. I'm not a go out person anymore, so I really enjoyed the giveaway. Good. I'm glad. I hope that some people were going to enjoy, being part of something, especially if you are introvert. And some people be like, SB, you're not an introvert. Yeah, I am. I'm an introvert. I really don't like crowds and, getting all, jazzed up and going somewhere. And yeah, I might have the purses and the shoes or whatever. And, every blue moon or something. Like I don't even like going to the beauty shop because, people be coming in and then they be asking you questions and I get nervous. I be like, God, get out of, you can't be rude and say, get out of my business. But like they be asking you questions and then it sounds snappy, like, what's your name? And people be like, what's your name? Yeah, I don't even want to tell you my name because, and then you be like, who's your people? Like, girl, no. So, anyway, it was kind of hard coming on live today. The reason why we were late, I was on here. And I guess your computer resets itself or something. So everything that I had saved where I could just, it was on my laptop, like right, my desktop, whatever you want to call it, the home page or whatever. I had all my sites there. They were all gone. And it just had a big Chrome there. And I was like, okay, I can't even remember the site that we go live on. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what is the site? I can't even remember because how am I going? Oh my God. And then I remember StreamYard. So then it came up. Yeah, people nowadays, they ask anything. They will. They will. Freddie said, I had a ball. I got mine. I thank the Lord. All right. I'm listening, so if I'm not seeing anything, it's because my hands are busy. I hope you got moved. It is the third day in the new year. So this is a family that we can come together and we basically know everybody like just stay out my business. You know what I'm saying? Like we can be friends, we can be family, but don't ask me no personal questions because you know you will get embarrassed really quick in front of everybody asking me something that ain't or saying something that you ain't got no business because those are busy people like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this new year, you guys, we're gonna get back off into you know, we are organization for Warriors for Children. So we're gonna get back into what's going on with the children. Pooh Bear was here earlier today, and that gave me a headache because he just loves on his grandma. He just do. He just comes in the bedroom and grandma. He just needs some hugs. He wants hugs, and he's always kissing me. He always kissing. He kissed me on my cheek, and he just gives me like 100 kisses, like. And he just looks. He looks so bigger. You guys don't even know. Pooh Bear looks big. I mean, he walks in the door, and I'm like, dang, this boy is growing. Huh. Golly. Them little girls looking at him. Yeah, they starting to look at him. Pooh Bear ain't even paying attention. He like, okay. Okay, whatever. She said, not quite just yet. Still organizing what I'm going to take or give away. Wow. Okay. Anyway, you guys, so we're just chatting it up a little bit in the new year. We're going to come into this new year and we're going to start doing things like we were doing before. We're going to come live. I got to find somebody to bring my hair. I got to find one of them Africans or something to braid my hair. They be getting mad at me. Let me see if my boss done sent me a message. Huh. They looking for some nurses. They gonna sit there and say, good nurses, you get Okay, see, I don't even be knowing what's going on. See, it just clicked me off real quick. I don't know, you guys. I think we're gonna have a lot of problems this year with this Wi-Fi. Huh? Y'all gonna learn something. Today is 2025. 1/3/25. That was crazy. That just happened. It just bumped me right on off. And, and I'm sitting here going, what the heck? That's crazy. It just makes you don't even want to be on. I don't know if something happened to you guys. Did anything change for you guys? Or was it just over here? We're supposed to get a snowstorm today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, actually. And I see Freddie over there buffering a little bit. She said, I couldn't hear you. Yeah, it actually, I had to log right on back in. She said, I didn't even hear you. I was on mute. What? I was wondering what happened. I was trying to figure it out. I don't know. I just think, like, I'm going to tell y'all something. And could not hear. I'm going to tell you guys something. And may think that I'm a little paranoid. But it seems like if you really, 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 really pay attention to things, especially coming into the new year, if you really pay attention, that's how the year is gonna end. I mean, that's what you're gonna be dealing with. That's why I was telling you guys, who was winning that money. They better pay attention, because guess what? They're gonna have an awesome year. Not that our giveaway is the bomb diggity bomb. I mean, but it is. But what I'm saying is, it just seems evident to me, like you're connected to a lot of people that love the Lord, and we look for signs. It's nothing wrong with looking for signs and things of that nature. But it just seems like when you're watching the new year come in, just really pay attention, and that's how your year going to be. So, I watched the new year, and right now, like on New Year's Day, I was like, oh, I don't want to go live. I don't want to go. And if I would have known all these little mishaps was gonna come on the internet. But I was like, I'm going to let everybody rest and everything. But I would like to know how everybody was feeling or whatever, and make sure, let me see. Did Lisa Taylor send me a yeah, no, she ain't saying that. She ain't saying that. Yeah, she says we all were confused. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a good year for the internet for us, but we're going to try to do the best we can. Yes, signs and wonders. I believe our Lord and Savior says it's in His Word. Yeah. The stars tell the signs also. I'm just telling you guys, it's just, I believe that, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. And I'm gonna tell you this, if you don't know this, like, being a nurse, you would think, and come on, let's be honest, you guys, being a nurse, you would think you would have to be a very smart speller, a very smart person, and that makes a nurse, right? And I'm not neither one of those, okay? I'm not a smart person. I'm not a smart speller. My reading level is probably is below, which it wasn't like that all the time, but I mean, hey, um, I've lost when I had the aneurysm. You lose like 40 years, like 40 years of memory, right? So what I've gained is what I've gained in the last 18 years. Because yeah, I lost my memory after I became a nurse. And I was a nurse for a little while, so it's around about 13 years, right? So anywho's, I learned that we always complain about, what race or gender get what in the world and how they do things. Now, and who wins all the money and all this other stuff. Well, they did statistics, and they said on the statistics, I'm going to share some with you guys, because like I said, at one time, I was a very smart person. When I say very, very intelligent, I did not know how much, when you compare the world, and then you go, okay, well, I'm not as dumb as I thought I was, I'm thinking everybody should know this stuff or whatever. But, like I said, most of the time, things that you don't use, you will lose. So, and it's hard to detect if you lost something until it's time for you to write something or read something or spell something. You're sitting there going, why I don't know how to spell that word or pronounce that word. It's just, it is what it is. But here's the thing, I don't complain. I get, sometimes I get a little frustrated, but I was telling Papa, we got a roof over our head. We got money in the bank. No, we got roof over our head. We got food in the kitchen. All our bills are paid for this month, and we got God, I'm gonna share some with you. These little things that I share with you guys are true, okay? So would like things that would make you happy, so I was thinking about my husband in such a way. I was like, okay, Lord, okay, I care for this person. I care for them very well, and I'm very pleased with this person. Nothing goes your way, but I'm pleased. And the Lord or the spirits gave me some insight on the way home today. And this is what they said. And I don't know if you guys are going to catch what I'm saying, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But, remember when the Lord had to, he went in the wilderness, and the devil had him for a minute and tried to entice him and tried to do these things to him. Now, you would think, how would the devil try to entice Jesus? He was offering him things of the world. He was telling him that if he threw himself over the cliff, he wouldn't hurt himself. He was just doing all kind of things. Now, that's weird, but it's true. That's how we are enticed, okay? For real. For real. We are enticed the same way. So, You know, if someone came to you and said, I'll give you the world, I'll give you everything you can see. Only thing you have to do is denounce that God is God. That He's not God. That's all you got to do. Or you bow down to me. Okay, so what we're talking about here is people in this world. They may have a lot more than you. Let me explain something to you if you don't know, or you've been inquisitive, you think you know, or you said something about it, but let me really put it on your mind. A lot of people in this world have already given their choice of who they're going to serve. You may not know who they are, but a lot of them got the riches and the money and the houses and the cars and all of this, and everything is going well. And that's what you see. While you sitting there wanting to look like, Mrs. Jackson over there, or Mrs. such and such over there that got a husband, and he got he's a value man that, got this job, and he gets her hair done every week and gets her nails done, and he opens the door and he brings in the food and he feeds the cat and whatever, and he bought her a car and she got this big ring on and da 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 da, and then they're singing songs, or their kids are in college, and and they're gonna be doctors and lawyers, and you name it, and then here we got our kid, and we're trying to help them pay rent. Don't be discouraged. I'm telling you. You got what you got because it is what it is. Some people have already made not only their affiliation, but what they have chosen. You think I'm lying, but I'm telling you the truth. So they're getting their blessings right now. They're getting what they want, and they're getting this life of whatever, Girl, I'm going to tell you, be thankful. Whatever you're going through, you can handle it, and you'll be okay. I'll get my blessings up there in heaven, okay? Because trust and believe. So, anywho's, let me explain something to you, because I was coming home and I was thinking, man, we're just going to have to keep working really hard. And the only good thing about being married is if by choice you might have the person. It may not seem like the person you're supposed to be with, but all that, like other crap doesn't mean anything. But when you're going through something, it may not be as hard as you think. That's for what the other person is for. And for, bringing, having children, populating the world, But other than that, that's it. It ain't for all that other stuff. It ain't for sex. It ain't for to get your nails done. It ain't for all that other stuff. It's just not. You guys, you get it? And it's to cover, especially a woman, because a woman, we're not as strong as a man. And people be like, oh, now you racist or something. Now you do, No, I'm not going to tell you a horse is a cow. No, I'm telling you the truth. We got smaller bones. Our structure is smaller, so that means more fragile. That means we cannot be the stronger sex physically. I mean, there's going to be some women be like, oh, I can pick up 100, I can pick up 700 pounds. Okay, yeah, you can. And you can mess up your body and never have a baby. Or you built like a bus, and wow, that's awkward. Okay. So I'm you know what I'm saying? And then yeah, I'm just saying. But I mean, Take it however you want. Take it however you want. But God made us this way. And so it's just like, you know, we women, we're supposed to be, when we have children, and y'all know all my kids is out of wedlock, or, you know, they adopted or whatever. I wasn't married when I had my kids, so I did things wrong too, you guys. You know, yeah. So I'm not talking about somebody and you're getting your feelings hurt. If you're getting your feelings hurt, it's because it's the truth. And sometimes when you start looking at the truth, like, you messed up. I messed up. I not only messed up once, I messed up twice. What? Because someone didn't tell me how important it was to only have kids while doing marriage. Not, you know, play the Russian roulette, lay down with somebody, thinking that I know what I'm doing, even though I didn't, but I did want the baby, the first baby, you know. Yeah, I was trying for that one. I didn't care about no marriage. I didn't really want to marry the cat, so it wasn't his fault. You know, I could have pushed the issue because he done already asked me 2 or 3 times. But I'm like, shoot, I ain't trying to marry you. But you show is fine, so I would love to have a cute baby. That was, in my era, all the women wanted cute, you know, beautiful, light skinny babies with good hair, blue eyes or green eyes or gray eyes or hazel eyes, and that's what I got. You know, that's my daughter. And then then you have a little fun. And then I don't know how my son got here, but anyway, he here, and then I got chocolate, you know. But anyway, I was trying to tell you guys, you got what you got because that's what you're supposed to have, and God doesn't give you anything more or anything less. Everything is set in your path to help you get to your destination. Your destination is not $1 million. Your destination is not a big house on the mountain. Your destination is with Him. That's the goal. You know, that's the goal, is that you make it into heaven. Okay? So quit complaining about how much money you got. If you got a dime, you got more than a lot of people. I was coming home and I was seeing mattress on the side of the road, right down the street. And so some people, they done took the homeless people and made them move from downtown. So now the homeless people is coming off into, like, they just put it right on the side of the street. And I think they were under the mattress, you know. I don't know. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, God, it's so cold outside. It's just so cold. And I didn't tell you guys, I was working at the facility probably about 2 weeks ago. And this guy came to the facility and he was cold and he was asking for help. I didn't call 911, but the aide called 911. But he was like, he think he broke his femur. He think he broke a bone. We couldn't let him in the building. So he's hollering at us while we're talking to him. So yeah, she called 911. You know, I'm literally like, I'm glad that we have people that I don't always have to take front row seat to get things done. And I like that. But, because, you know, I would have been doing all of that. I would have been calling 911, telling them everything I see and hear. But yeah, they came and he didn't have shoes. It was cold as heck outside. And he was wet. And so anyway, they was like, oh, we just think he's homeless and he's just looking for some shelter. And I sit there and I'm like, do we really got room to complain? Come on, y'all. Somebody in here right now got a situation, and I'm not preaching to you, but I'm preaching to you. And you're complaining about something, and you okay. You don't even know it. You tripping. Okay? That's like you complaining about the bed, and you got a bed. Some people sleeping on floors. Some people can't sleep at all. They sleeping on cement, cold cement. They sleeping outside in the elements or whatever. But anyway, nevertheless, I was talking about how Jesus went into the wilderness and the devil had at him a little bit, was trying to make him convert. Anyway, you know Jesus didn't convert, right? You know Jesus, he took every situation, and he had scripture that helped him, and he knew, he was like, no, you can't give me something, why are you trying to tempt me? And for a fact that the only way the devil can tempt you is show you something that was either on your mind, on the menu, or appetizing. See, it's like you can stick a person in front of me, like say for instance, you guys what my flavor is or something. I like chocolate. So if you give me caramel or something, if you give me some caramel or something, I'll be like, now I'm not going to say, I'm going to throw it in the trash or something, but I'm not too good on caramel and fudge and all that, but I like chocolate. Now, you put some chocolate in front of me, we might have a problem. Okay? So what I'm saying to you is the devil had to tempt him in some ways that probably was tempting to him. Anyway, nevertheless, the whole reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, thank you, God, for allowing me to stay on track. Because sometimes my thinking be just, I know y'all can't get it. I know you can't get it. Y'all be like, where is she going? She said this. So anyway, when Jesus got done with all of that, the devil trying to have his way with them and get him to convert and bow down to him and all this other stuff. I mean, the Spirit was talking to me this morning on my way home. It said, the Bible says that the angels came to minister to Jesus after that situation. And I'm thinking to myself, the angels had to come to Jesus and minister to him. That's a very important role. So Jesus had to be somewhat a little weak. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to minister to him. Now, I'm just going to tell you where I got a little satisfaction out of this, because, my husband is a minister. If he ain't nothing else, he is a minister. And I guess the Spirit was showing me that, you know what? Be thankful that you have a minister. They really have a really important job. You may not think they have an important job, but they do have an important job. They have to minister to people when they're going through the fire, And that's the role God gave him. I'm saying all this to say this. You guys, if you got two breaths, a roof over your head, you're not out there sleeping in your car. You got a little change for some bread and butter. Be thankful, But I believe that we're going to have a good year. But when it comes to this internet, it's going to be so crazy. Don't put all your money off into things that you can't. You can't just walk down the street, go to the bank, and pull your money. Don't have no bank account over in Tijuana or somewhere in Chicago, and you live in Philadelphia. Make sure your bank is in your town, you guys. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to scare you, But it is what it is. I'm telling you. She said, tasty chocolate. Yes, they tended to him. Yeah, they tended to him. Yes. I have a crazy situation going on. Oh, yeah, we all do. You're not the only one. So, and the reason why maybe this is on my mind is because this lady is supposed to go home, and for some reason, she falls out the wheelchair as she's supposed to be going home. And so we have to put her back in the bed and tend to her. And then this morning she tries to say she fell out of bed. This woman can't even get herself. She can't even sit up. Reason why she's getting out the facility is because, insurance don't pay for everything. Or insurance is not paying no more. The insurance is like, no, we're not paying no more. I don't know why. Maybe because they don't play. They be like, your situation is not as bad as you think. You can go home. But anyway, Freddie said, be content no matter what the situation or issue may be. So, yes, you're welcome, Miss Nancy. So, and it's sad that we have to look at situations like people, don't have shoes on. We get in this funk, and we be like, dang, I wanted steak, and I wanted it medium well, and I wanted a drink, and I wanted spaghetti. You know what? If whatever, they say, okay, there was something else I needed to share with you guys. Thank you, Lord. So back in the day, and you guys did not know this, I didn't know it either until this last year, that how, and I'm going to say Trump, he thinks, right? He's the greatest person he knows. He makes very good decisions. He thinks very highly of himself. He's like, I done this, I done that, and if it wasn't for me, I this and I that. Those type of people are not smart. They're not intelligent. They just, their family boosts them up. Their whole family say, yeah. And if you notice, people like him boost him up. Oh, he's the greatest president in the world. He done this and he done that, and he knows finances. Now, come on, you guys. Let me share something with you. Every person that voted Trump says Trump knows finances, and I can't say his name too much, or shoot, we'll be off. Yeah, this live will go. You're out of here. You're dead. We'd be like Mr. Wonderful. You're dead to me. Get out of here. You're saying something about Trump? Get out of here, girl. But check this out. You guys don't know this because you don't be in these homes of other races and see that their kids. I work for this one family. Their daughter was like in the 7th, 8th grade, and she didn't even know a multiplication. I helped and taught this girl multiplication. I was like, girl, how are you in the 7th or 8th grade and they ain't taught you multiplication? And she comes and goes. She goes to school when she wants to. It ain't like we're making our kids go to school, and she goes to school when she wants to. She'll wake up and say, Mom, I'm not going to school today. I'm not doing it. And Mom be like, okay, Bella, okay. These girls, not only girls, but different races, they raise their kids differently. They really do. So check this out. So I'm trying to tell you guys in a very nice way that when you've been raised to think highly of yourself, you start acting like highly, and then you expect highly. Okay, doesn't mean that it's true. Because if anybody in here thinks that our new president is smart and intelligent and a very good financial advisor or whatever, they're crazy. Trump done what? He done went and filed bankruptcy 3, 4, 5 times. You saying he's very good with money? Come on now. What they do now? If you went and filed bankruptcy 4 or 5 times, what would you think you're good with money? But for some people, for some reason, this world say, "Oh, that was." You know why? Because he say he's good. He say he's good with money. So, no matter what, they know for a fact that he has filed bankruptcy so many times. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 strikes. He just keep going. But guess what? He's got buildings. He's got mansions. And he's rich. He's got a lot of money. People give him money because he's got money. And they don't want to see him fail. And that's where, people support people of the same kind. Because they say it. And they don't want you to see that they fail. And it happens all over the world. It happens in schools with our kids and others' kids. You guys, I know you guys don't see it or don't know it. It happens on your work site. You could be a better nurse, but they won't see it because your color, you don't have the right complexion. You just don't. So you have to stay in your lane. To be honest with you, I make decisions every night. And like I said, I'm not the best speller, writer, reader, or whatever. But when it comes to being a good person, I think I'm the best, And I'm always going to say that. Not. Happy New Year's to you, Jesse. So what I'm saying to you is a lot of the people, number one, Empress. Happy New Year's to you too. If you keep a positive mind, keep going forward, regardless of what it looks like, keep your positive mind, you can be where you need to be in this new year. But be aware that, you can't be around a lot of negative. I don't. When people are negative, you'll see me go the other direction. Or, we don't have too much conversation. But if you're positive, come on, bring it with me. Sometimes, like Freddie and Sanja and Woke the God, I would call them and we would chat about little stuff. And they will have to minister to me sometimes to keep my spirit up about certain stuff. They just do. She said, Freddie Johnson, member for 42 months. So, that's what's up. I'm just telling you guys. We're going to get back off into these kids, you guys. I'm not just going to say it. It's just sometimes, these kids get to us and I don't know, I go where the Lord tells me to go. And that's what it is. It's going to be a new year. We got to do it. I know we're going to get a food truck up and going this year. So we got Diesel learning and getting trained. We got to get him. He's doing okay. I'm not saying he's doing great, but he's doing okay. It's just a lot. It really is a lot. So, I'm going to get off of here. We've been on here. I hope that some of you guys, if it ain't for all, It's for one. But I'm telling you, a lot has to do with your mind thinking. And you're welcome. She said, thank you in advance. You know, your mind thinking. Quit thinking negative. Quit thinking, oh, it can't work. Quit thinking, oh, you know, who cares if it works? You know what? Think about this. You got something to eat. You're breathing. Then you're good. Everything else can work out however you think. It doesn't matter really. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything's going to go your way. But you got something to eat. You got your mind. There's people woke up, don't even know who they are. Some people didn't even wake up. Some people don't even have a house to wake up in. So we're sitting here, oh, you know, I should have this and I should have that. Well, who do you think you are that you should have a house or a car or a roof over your head or food in the freezer or the cabinet? You sitting there with food in your cabinet and you're complaining. You know, you go in there and cook you some beans. Go in the kitchen, boil you some water, cook you some beans, and make you some cornbread. You don't need milk. You can have ice cream, put it in there, or water in there, make you some cornbread and eat. Or you got oatmeal in there. Make you some oatmeal. Shut up. That's what it is. Ain't everybody gotta eat steak. That's a facade. Everybody don't eat steak every day. Quit complaining because you don't have what you want. Do you not know every time when you eat, everything you chew on, you chew, and it becomes mush. You can't even tell what you ate and it's in your stomach. Guess what? Your stomach don't know that you just ate some watered down cornbread. It don't know. Why are you complaining? You ate. Come on, you guys. We're going into the new year, and it's going to be a nice new year for some of us. She said a good recipe, ice cream cornbread. Oh, yeah, it works. Freddie, you know it works. We done made cornbread with ice cream before, didn't have milk. In the middle of making cornbread and find out we got everything but milk. Well, guess what? Ice cream is milk. Y'all think I'm playing, but it's true. And we make it work. And we eat. And we go to bed. And we wake up the next day to do it all over again. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go bake me some chicken. Put me a little bit of macaroni on the side. Call it a good day. I'll see you guys. And see, I did not even realize today is Friday. So today is my payday. That's crazy. I didn't even realize it. See what I'm saying? The days just goes. So anyway, she said your husband enjoyed it very much. Yeah, he did. He was like, this is some good cornbread. I said, Papa, you like the cornbread? He was like, yeah, it's good. I said, oh, okay. I don't even tell him what's in it. He doesn't care. He just knows it looks like cornbread, tastes like cornbread. All right. But we ate. And we went to bed. And he said his belly, he said he made a happy plate. I don't know what he going to make tonight. But anyway, we're going to try to get her done. I'm not going to the store. But, yeah. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. Just take a word from the wise. Just be a little bit more grateful in coming in this year. Think positive about yourself, your situation that you're in. Because trust and believe you're in your situation because that's where you're supposed to be. And you're the only one can delegate it the right way. God chose you to be in it because he knows you're going to be all right. He knows you are. Oh, he wouldn't have put you in it. and think positive and get out the negative. You know, when you start thinking negative, you I can tell you right now that's not a God. But anyway, you guys, we're gonna come in Monday. We're gonna pick up a case and we're gonna dissect it. We're gonna get to learning about it, knowing about it, and yeah, I will see you guys Monday. Today's the 3rd, so it'll be the 4th, 5th, 6th. January the 6th. Okay. I will see you guys then, alright? Be good, be great, and be nice to each other. Bye.